Just say when.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. You're live.
We're live.
I'd like to call the order of the Dyer Planning Commission meeting of January 4th, 2021. Please rise to pledge to the flag.
I pledge to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Sue. You kindly call roll. Here.
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 Present.
Here. Present. And I'd also like to recognize Councilman Starkey in the audience. And is Steve here today? And Councilman Kramer. Next on our agenda is the election of officers.
I'd like to make a motion to keep the same officers that we've had before. Tom Brown as president, Pat McGrath as vice president, and Scott Jefferson as executive secretary.
Hear a motion to have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Should we do a voice call or
Any discussion?
Is there any discussion?
We can do a roll call.
Roll call, please.
Pat,
Aye.
Ellen,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Scott,
Aye.
Eric,
Aye.
Bill,
Aye.
Tom.
Aye. Motion passes. Next on our agenda is our consent agenda, which consists of the approval of the minutes of December 21st, 2020. Commissioners, do you wish to discuss any items on the previous meeting's minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of December 21st, 2020.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on, we don't have finding of facts. Old business, new business. Item 2021-1-1, the public hearing on a primary plat of a 3-unit residential subdivision. We have it listed as the 1500 North subdivision.
That's the name they're calling it. That's the subdivision name.
Okay, it didn't coincide with some of the documents.
Yeah. No, that would be the name 1500 North.
So the 1500 North subdivision.
Before you open the public hearing, everything has been advertised for this public hearing. The sign was put out in the yard. It was put in the Times paper, and the certified mailings were sent out.
Thank you, Brian.
This is the property that lies in between Casey's and Dollar General on Sheffield Avenue. And they're looking to turn that one lot into a 3-lot subdivision. And that's what they're here for tonight, for a public hearing for primary platting only.
And just for clarification, for the platting for this, are they platting all 3 lots?
Yes, they're platting off the, yes.
And is each lot a 4-unit?
Well, yes, they show 1 unit, 1 4-unit on each lot. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
That's not for tonight, right?
No, site plan isn't for tonight. Tonight's just plating of the property, but you do have in there the looks of what they want to do on the property. And today we just did receive, and I put in your packet to take a look at the landscape plan for the property. But that's all going to be going out with an email tomorrow with some other stuff that you'll be getting for this project. So tonight we're just looking at the plan.
Okay, thanks, Brian.
So if you'd like to open the.
Yeah, I'd like to open to the public. Do we have any comments from the public? And if so, please stand up and announce your name and your address, please.
So they could hear you in the microphone.
Okay. My name is Cheryl Piunti, Piunti. I live at 1602 Rocos. My question is, you said 3 4-unit buildings. Are these apartments or are they townhouses? Okay. Wouldn't this be a commercial property as opposed to residential? Between the two.
It's in a special use district, so in a special use district, it allows for commercial and residential all in the same district.
Okay. And my question is, who would want to live between a gas station and a dollar store? I mean, have you guys really kind of thought about this?
We have. The As part of the comprehensive development plan, we've looked at the entire Sheffield corridor from where the future train station is going to be
Right.
all the way back through and south of US 30. This is the first development that is seeing our vision, so to say. Brian, would it be possible for us to pull up some of the elevations just to get a preliminary visual?
Oh, he's got one right there.
Ah. One of the objectives of the Plan Commission in terms of recommendations to the council is we wanted to make sure that the Sheffield corridor in particular develops in a very attractive and amenable way to facilitate more of a walking community environment. Not to speak for all the commissioners, although we've had preliminary discussions, this is an attractive development that seems to fit right in line with what our concept and our hope is, that the developers will look to the corridor to begin the development. And it may spur, if you look at our comprehensive plan, additional development that is similar but different as you progress down Sheffield. The comprehensive plan.
There's a drawing of some of the units.
So are these going to line up like they're going to face north and south as opposed to east and west?
No.
These buildings.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
The buildings will be north and south.
They run perpendicular to Sheffield.
Yeah. Mhm. There's a color picture there.
Yeah,
Here
I
you
saw that.
That's Sheffield right there.
Okay, gotcha. You want this back? Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Uh-huh.
Any other questions or comments from the public? Sir? Mr. Kramer?
Steve Kramer, 1622 Magnolia. So this hearing is only on subdividing the 3 plans, correct?
Yes.
That's it for the public hearing? Okay. And this, what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, you couldn't see it in there.
Yeah, certainly.
Wanted everyone to be able to take a look.
Each building will have its different color. We're not making them look like army barracks.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. President, before you close the public hearing, if you want to bring up the petitioners and let them discuss about their development a little bit, maybe you could answer some questions as they talk that anyone else might have.
Gentlemen, would you like to elaborate?
I'm Mike Fancher, 3164 Austin Place, Dyer, Indiana. Distinctive Homes of Indiana is my company. I'm the builder, developer. So
When you looked at securing this land and developing this concept, what made you decide to do so?
train station's coming in. Live in Dyer, built in Dyer. I think it's a good spot for it. Nothing against that commercial corridor. Seems to be a little lackluster. So when we saw the opportunity with a train station, you guys said earlier, walkability. To answer a question about who would like to live there, my daughter lives right on Carnation, second house in. So it's a nice area. It's a nice young. She bought it from an older couple, and that's what's starting to come into her neighborhood. Everything around her is starting being younger couples coming into the town. So we just thought this would be a good fit where people can come into a townhouse. Not a lot of people like to take care of stuff anymore. They don't want to cut the grass. They don't want to shovel or snow. So there'll be an association that will handle the grass and handle the snow, but yet they'll have a nice place to live without the whole home ownership of cutting your own grass and things like that.
Understood. Thank you. Anyone else have discussion or feedback? Hearing none, we'll move to close the public hearing. I'd like to request a motion to adjourn.
You're looking for a
Yeah,
motion.
take it.
Yes.
Oh, to close the hearing?
You're looking
Oh.
for a motion on, for the planning from the board. forward.
I'll make a motion that we approve the primary plat of the 1500 North subdivision.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next, we'd like to move to adjournment. Like to request a motion?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Alex. You could close it
Thank you.
out.
Oh, sorry. Did you, you said you adjourned?
Yeah, you can close it out, Alex. We're done.
You X'd out.